I'm Shem with SafetyPUP XD, and I'm here with my wonderful assistant, Luna, also known as Luna Petunia, also known as Tuna, also known as Baby Seal because of the beautiful little seal face, as you can see right here. Luna's gonna model and demonstrate the SafetyPUP XD as we talk about safety for the season. We're coming up on Halloween. And as that day draws closer, a lot of festivities going around. Please support dog safety. Share this with your friends and family who are also dog lovers. Any dog families that you know, please share, please like, please follow. And let's get into it with reason number one, which I think is the obvious here. When you talk about high visibility for nighttime walks, you see the reflective trim here, the reflective strips on the vest, as well as the heart paws reflective and the logo. So this high visibility, especially nighttime walks, as the days get shorter, the nights get longer, you get off work and you're going to take your pup for a walk and it's already starting to get dark out. And especially now as we get into Halloween, this is really a nighttime holiday. All the ghosts and ghouls and goblins come out at night, be they actual ghosts and ghouls or just little kids having fun going to events, whether it's the trunk or treat at the schools or they're walking around the neighborhoods, a lot of cars moving around, and keeping your pup protected with high visibility as you go on these nighttime walks makes it super easy to see your pup. And I'm just going to show you how this visibility functions because I've had comments before. I'm going to show you this little video that Luna stars in just a second here. Oh, stretch, big stretch, girl, big stretch. Really showing the mobility there of the vest. So I've had people make comments before that, hey, I'm walking my dog. A car comes, the headlights are shining directly on my dog, but I don't see the reflectivity. And really, it's by design. That reflectivity, you're standing right next to your dog. It's not meant to be visible for you. It's designed to be visible for the driver, and I'm going to show you how that works right now.
Ever wondered why you can't see the glow of your dog's reflective gear as brightly as you'd expect while you're out for a night walk? It's all about perspective. When you're walking right next to your pup, the angle isn't right for the reflective materials to bounce light directly back to you. But here's what happens from a driver's viewpoint. The reflective gear lights up brilliantly, bouncing its back, making your furry friend highly visible and safe. SafetyPUP XD understands this. Our gear uses thick reflective strips to maximize visibility, ensuring drivers see your dog from a distance. With SafetyPUP XD, your dog is more visible and safety is enhanced. Illuminate the path for your pup. Choose SafetyPUP XD for peace.
So that high visibility is really going to protect your dog if you're taking your dog out at night or even just when it starts to get dark. If you're taking the kids trick-or-treating and the family pup is tagging along, then go ahead and get them in a vest. If you're going to the pumpkin patch, whatever you're doing, this is going to keep your pup highly visible and safe, visible to others all around. Now, if your pup has a costume, maybe you have a costume that the vest is not really going to work for that costume. We do have, and I regret that I did not link it in the products here, but you can find it just by going to our store. We do have the SafetyPUP XD collar and the bandana, very very minimal in the sense that it allows for coverage in other areas where you can have a costume on and still put this on, and it's still going to provide a lot of reflectivity and visibility. Or you could just go with the high visibility reflective leash, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later, but get your pup protected. So number two, and I'm going to let Luna down in a second here, and we're going to talk about the durability. So the durability of this vest is the number two reason how it's going to keep your pup safe, because what good is a vest if it doesn't stay on, if it falls apart? And a lot of these vests, let's be honest, a lot of these vests on the market, Luna, good girl, come on down, girl, come on. A lot of these vests out there, they really look the same. It's difficult to tell them apart because they all have that same kind of look, but they're very different when you look closely. When you look closely, what you'll find here, as I give you a close-up, is SafetyPUP XD. We went with these double-stitched reinforced seams. So they're double stitched all along the strap here and reinforced at the attachment point. So that's the first thing to call out, is this strap that wraps around Luna, around her entire body, goes the full width of the vest to make sure that it wraps around and secures nicely. We have here heavy duty Velcro. This is the strongest Velcro that you will find on a dog vest that also is long enough that it is going to overlap to fit securely when it goes on your pup. In contrast, we look at competitors. These are other vests on the market. This one doesn't quite look the same, but it is one that's very popular. It's popular because it's cheap, and it's cheap because it uses really cheap materials, and the construction and the build is really cheap, which makes for a inexpensive vest, but it also makes for one that is not going to last. So we'll show you a few examples here. Like this strap does not go across the entire vest. So that is, this strap really starts right here at the end. I'll show you a close up of that so you can get a sense. It starts right here at the end where it attaches at the vest. So that attachment point, not only does it not have the benefit of the double stitch seams going along the full length of the strap, but it's just a single seam at the end that attaches here. And that is a huge failure point. If you read the reviews, and I encourage you, always read the reviews. The ratings are great to get a quick sense of how good a product is. That should signal to you whether you're going to dive a little deeper or not. But after you see those ratings, get into the reviews and see why people rated those products the way that they rated them. There's a reason, and this you'll find in the reviews is a huge failure point, comes apart, and if that comes apart, you're having to at best sew that back on, and that's great if you have those skills and can do that, but why do you want to keep spending that time to sew that back together and it keeps falling apart when you can just go with the SafetyPUP XD and it's going to stay together? It's not going to come apart because, again, the double stitch seams, and you can see the difference in the size of the strap, much thicker. You got this thinner, not as long Velcro on this other vest, but the much thicker and stronger Velcro for SafetyPUP XD. So that's important because it's going to keep that vest on your pup. So as we go on to reason number 3, we're going to talk about fun colors. You know, it might sound like something not like you could choose the colors you want, and certainly you want to be stylish. I mean, the vests weren't designed to be stylish, but we wanted to add that in there because while this high visibility is amazing for this blaze orange is amazing for daytime visibility, and of course all the vests have the reflective strips for the nighttime visibility. We also wanted to give you some color options for a couple reasons. One, you might just want something different. If you're not, like I'm in the mountains, it's hard to see right now as the sun's barely starting to come up, but behind me, you have a lot of manzanitas, a lot of pines, a lot of oaks, just really wooded forest area, a lot of just forest going back that direction. And you know, it's good to have that daytime visibility. Even on daytime walks, when Luna gets into the shadows, she really starts to blend in. So this orange and this yellow really stand out. So it's really functional in that respect. But, you know, if you're in a city environment, maybe you don't need the daytime visibility as much because your pup is mostly on leash when you're walking through neighborhoods, but you have cars and such. So you need the reflectivity, but you might want to have a little more fun with some colors. We have the teal here as well in the urban, and the camo. And I'm going to show you what these look like on Luna. In fact, maybe these could just be your Halloween costumes with these different colors. You could go with the orange if you're going to the pumpkin patch. Come on, Luna. Let's go. Up. Let's go, girl. Come on. Come on. Luna. She's like, might be done modeling for today. Come on. Come on. Up. Good girl. Good girl. Treat. You get a treat for being such a good girl. Yeah. Show them your butt. Show them your butt, Luna. So we'll go ahead and put the camo on Luna so you can get a sense for that one and how it looks. All these vests kind of cut with have the same fit, providing all that visibility and reflectivity. It's also a 300D Oxford weave that is waterproof. A lot of these other vests claim to be waterproof, but are not actually waterproof. There you go. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Down. Down. You lay down? No? Okay. You can keep standing if you want. I thought it'd make you more comfortable. So you got the camo, all these nice fun colors. This could be Luna's costume. She could be a hunting dog, or you could use these in conjunction with the costume to make sure you still have that visibility. The colors are also great if you have multiple dogs. So I have Brooklyn and I have Luna. They are part of our dog family. Brooklyn is Luna's older sister. She's about 13 years old, been with SafetyPUP XD since the very beginning. We've been doing this for over a decade. Tried these dogs on tried these vests, not the dogs, tried the vests on hundreds of dogs to get them right. And then thousands of customers over a decade later, and keeping these pups safe. They use them daily. We're not just putting this out there on the market, but this is something that we use daily with our pups to keep them safe. And having multiple colors when you have multiple dogs and you're taking them all out on a walk. My brother also has 3 dogs, so we get them all together. He's got, Dakota, Patrick, and Charlie, and we get all these dogs together. We got 5 dogs running around, and getting them in multiple colors makes it easier to see them when they get in this forest and wooded area. So reason number 4, let's talk about peace of mind. Peace of mind, knowing that this vest is going to stay on your dog, knowing that it is going to fit and keep your dog safe, whether it's in crowded environments, you're going to the pumpkin patch, or you're out for night walks, or you're going on a nature hike. One of the things we looked at first when we first started making SafetyPUP XD, it all came about because of Yuri. My best friend's dog, Yuri, it was really unexpected fireworks when they were sitting around the campfire. It sent Yuri into the Stanislaus forest, and she was lost for hours searching for Yuri. And it was the reflection in her eyes when she was in a foxhole, just by chance that Brad caught and was able to save Yuri and bring her back. And that was when Stacy looked at these vests on the market, and we started talking about them because there wasn't really anything that worked very well. And one of the biggest issues, what we did is we read all the reviews, saw all the things that people were saying was wrong with these vests, and we addressed all those issues in SafetyPUP XD. And one of them was the fit and the sizing, because these vests were made by people who don't have dogs, made by people who don't put them on dogs. They never tested them out. They never got the sizing right. And that's the first place we went. So if you measure your dog, a simple tape measure like this, something nice and bendy and soft, put it around the torso here. For these vests, that's really only the only measurement you need. And just see where it meets on the other side. Get a measurement of your dog's torso. Luna is about 50 pounds. She is about 26 inches around, and she fits the SafetyPUP XD medium. And she fits the medium in the original blaze orange, fits the medium in all these other fun colors. In fact, I'll put the teal on her while we're doing this so you could see how it goes on and how this one looks. Fits the medium in all these other fun colors. And if you measure your dog like that, you can be confident that you're going to get a vest that fits your dog perfectly, especially with this overlap that's very forgiving in making sure that it goes on various sizes, because we found that dogs of the same weight can be very different in their dimensions. A 50-pound dog like Luna could be about her size. She looks like she's a medium dog. She's just very dense, very muscly. A 50-pound dog could also be much taller, much longer and lankier. And a 50-pound dog could also be much shorter and stockier with a big barrel chest. So we'll get this around when you just lay it over the top and get this neck strap around. And you want to get it snug, but not super tight. So you still have some room in there, but we want it to be form-fitting to the body. And once you put this part on, that you don't have to do the neck strap again. You could just slide it on and off your pup's head. I'm not going to do that now because Luna has the collar and leash, but you could just slide it on and off your pup's head. We typically keep that strapped up and keep it just hanging by the door. We have a little closet by our front door. We keep it hanging there so that whenever we need to go out, we can just put this on Luna and put it over her head. If your dog doesn't like things going over their head, then no problem. You could just strap up every time. But Luna doesn't mind. She completely loves it. She knows she's going outside. She's excited. Then you get this strap around the torso and you're set to go. So the mobility here, you notice this is off the shoulder. It's off the hind quarters here. Luna still has plenty of freedom to move around in this vest. So that's giving you the peace of mind. It's going to fit. It's going to stay on your pup. and keep them safe. Come on, Luna, we'll let you get down. Come on. Good girl, Luna. Come on, stay close. Reason number 5 to protect your pup for Halloween safety here. We're going to talk about not just Halloween, actually, year-round protection. Keeping your pup protected year-round is important as we get into these fall and winter months, especially, though, because it is hunting season. It's deer season. It's bear season. Don't want our pups to be mistaken for game, so keep this vest on your dog when they go out. Lots of options here. You know, it's going to get a little bit colder, so when it's cold, we also have, I'll show you here, the SafetyPUP XD soft shell. So if your dog needs a little extra warmth, or you're going to be out for extended periods in the cold, when it starts snowing here, we're about 2,600 feet elevation. We don't get a ton of snow. We're not shoveling a lot of driveways, but the snow does come, it does stick, and it does stay for a few days at a time. So, and Luna loves the snow. Like, she just adores it. She will jump out there. She's prancing around, jumping in and out of patches that are deep and playing with that stuff, rolling in it. But we'll take her out for a period, make sure she doesn't get too cold, but we'll put the SafetyPUP XD soft shell. And what really sets this vest apart, you still get the blaze orange that has all the visibility. It's a softer material. It's still waterproof. And I think that's important to show, because as I come up close here, we'll look at how it's waterproof, because a lot of these vests either claim to be waterproof or talk about or show different situations with dogs and water. And I'll move this light so you can kind of see the water a little bit better. But they aren't waterproof. They claim to be, but they aren't. Kind of annoying when products make claims that aren't really true, because you see this other vest that I showed you earlier also claims to be waterproof, but it is not. Kind of just soaks that water up there. So, you know, the waterproof is great because it's going to keep your dog dry when it's raining. Obviously, where the dog has coverage, if they jump in a lake or river, they're going to get wet. But where the dog has coverage, rain's coming down, it's going to keep them mostly dry. They come in, you take it off, the water just shakes off that vest, and it's ready to go for the next time. If this vest is constantly getting wet, it's going to get soaked. Your dog has to go out for potty breaks, and you have to put a wet vest on them, and that is no fun. So SafetyPUP XD soft shell, SafetyPUP XD original, all waterproof. The soft shell also adds this fleece inner lining, which is very soft. This is like that fleece blanket that you like to cuddle up in for movie marathons with your pup. Extremely soft. This is going to sit really well and comfortable on your pup. They're going to love it. There are other vests out there that talk about multiple layers. This is one that talks about having multiple layers, and I just want to point that out, because they talk about multiple layers for warmth, and this internal layer is actually this plasticky mesh stuff. You can actually just see right through it. Very plasticky feel. I wouldn't want that on my skin. I'm not going to put it on my dog, because that's going to cause chafing, especially Luna. She's so short-haired, so this type of mesh with all these open pieces rubbing against her fur and skin is going to cause some chafing. And I think we can agree that that see-through mesh is not providing any extra warmth. So if you need extra warmth, the soft shell is the way to go. This is the vest, going to all the visibility features, all the durability, double stitch seams, the heavy duty Velcro, and that's going to keep your pup protected. When you get into warmer days and warmer months, and as I lose my phone, I'll highlight some of these here. So highlight that's the soft shell right there. As you get into the warmer days and warmer months, if you want something a little lighter for your pup, I had it here just a second ago. So we'll get Luna. Where are you going? Get Luna back. Come on, girl. Slipping away. If you want something a little lighter for your pup, of course, we talked about the collar and the bandana. We also have the SafetyPUP XD Light, and this goes mid-torso on your pup. Still all the visibility, durability features. Mobility, it's going to keep off those hindquarters. It's going to keep off the shoulders and allow your pup to move, but also a little less coverage for those warmer days. So year-round safety. So there you have it. We have 5 reasons to protect your pup this Halloween with SafetyPUP XD. The high visibility for the nighttime evening walks. Number 2 is the durability for outdoor adventures. Number 3 is the fun colors, whether you're looking for something for a neighborhood urban environment or you have multiple dogs, you want to tell them apart. Number 4, I mixed up the numbers there, is the peace of mind, just knowing your dog's protected and making sure that vest stays on. And number 5 is year-round protection. So Luna, you want to say goodbye? Yeah, say thank you for watching.